Hi there. Let's take a look at SMCI. We'll cover the weekly market structure, check out the short-term trend, so you can learn how to assess the risk of next price move, even if you're new to chart analysis. From a big picture perspective, SMCI is currently in the sideways stage of the market cycle. The price is currently around the middle of the trading channel. So if you consider this is a trend channel top, the orange key level of $20 is the channel bottom. It is somewhere in the midway. Now, remember this is education content only, not financial advice. The immediate resistance is 39.5. That's the key level, blue key level over there. And the major support level is 35.5, the light blue line. And this week, it has just tested both lines, currently staying closer to the light blue key level. Now, let's move on to the micro or detailed view. Last week, we said there are a couple of dates lining up. We call those 2C's decision points. The 2C's decision framework is that the first C means continuation of the near-term trend. In this case, it is an uptrend that started since end of July. And the second C is change of trend, meaning it is going to deviate from the uptrend to either a sideways trend or even a downtrend. So what's the importance of this one? Why we have to measure these 2C's decision points, putting date tags over there? Because whenever the trade trades along the trend support, when it is gapped between that particular line, the trend line, with the levels that's sitting on the chart, either the short-term levels, the dashed lines, or the solid lines, the key levels. There are only two options. Either it continues with the trend, meaning breaking those resistances in the case of a rising trend, or it breaks the trend line itself, meaning that's a change of trend. So hope that's clear and easy. Now, going back to what we are seeing right now, the initial rate of climb is the same as this trend line, but 6 days ago, a sudden price surge goes on a totally different trajectory. And of course, that kind of vigorous move only backfire, and then it drops back to right at or near the 35.5 level. The thing is, the volume on the 12th, meaning last Wednesday, was pretty high, even though we've got wicks from both sides, meaning both bulls and bears are battling. But when we get to Thursday, the 13th, you can clearly see the selling pressure from above the blue key level of 39.5, and it closes right below the key level. The next day, again, a very short candlestick body, meaning a very narrow price spread with wicks from both ends. That means the bulls and bears are trying to find an equilibrium position, and just for that date. Afterwards, that started to decline. The only thing you can say a little bit positive or not as negative is that the volume started to decline as well, while the price drops back to this light blue key level of $35.5. Okay, so if the next couple of days, the price is going to continue to trade towards this wedge, when we get closer to the 28th, that 2C's decision point will trigger. And that's the time the bulls and bears will tell us, are they going to break the resistance, or are they going to eventually break this uptrend support? Because the price surge earlier or last week gave it or bought a little bit more time for them, okay, because there's still a bit of distance from the wedge itself. So now that it has come down, the wedge definitely don't have that much time for them to play around before they make the decision. So let me know in the comments whether you think this uptrend is going to continue and the trade will eventually break the $39.5 before we step into September? Or is this uptrend going to finish and the price will break the 35.5 and once again comes back to test the $29 green key level, like what happened over here, since end of last year, quite a number of times or quite a number of days. That's the case, and especially it is trading within this wedge. So remember to subscribe to see the next update. Thank you.